Hello and welcome to CB Smith Reserve as Melbourne Victory look to take on the Western Sydney Wanderers in round 12 of the Liberty A-League. Melbourne Victory went down 6-3 against Sydney FC in their first loss since they previously played Sydney in round 2. They'll be looking to rebound at home against a side they shared a 0-0 draw with just a couple of weeks ago. Victory do have the upper hand in this fixture as they haven't lost in the previous 10 meetings between the two sides. Western Sydney Wanderers picked up all 3 points in their 1-0 win last week against Newcastle Jets. They've taken the points against the top sides as of late and will be hoping to get their first away win of the season today. A win today could see them potentially go as high as 5th, which is a remarkable change of form for a side that hadn't won a game in 364 days as recently as last month. Casey Dumont returns to a victory between the sticks for the first time in a couple games after missing due to illness. She's featured in every single one of the Victory's 4 clean sheets this season, and her performance has seen her get consecutive Player of the Month nominations. Catherine Zimmerman also returns to the matchday squad for the first time since she fractured her fibula in round 2. As a result of her return, her injury replacement, Rika Madsen, has finished her stint at the club and returns to North Carolina Courage in the US. Western Sydney Wanderers keep the same starting 11 they had last week in their win against Newcastle Jets. Gemma Ferris made her debut last week and played a full 90 minutes. The 18-year-old defender has been rewarded with another start in today's match. Jeff Hopkins has said that his side have looked and learned to put things into place to make sure that last week's 6-3 loss doesn't happen again. He'll be looking forward to going up against his previous assistance coach in Kat Smith as he continues on his quest to be the first coach to go back-to-back for 3 consecutive championships. And you can see Claire Hunt and Kayla Morrison with the referees there. Georgia Girardello will be in charge in the middle today, and the assistant referees will be Delphina Demoski and Claire Green, and the 4th official, Danielle Anderson. Kat Smith's side has been off to a flying start this year, and her side's turnaround has seen her receive a nomination for Coach of the Month, which you can vote for on the KEEPUP website alongside the Player of the Month as well. The reason she's been nominated is her side has picked up 11 points in just 6 games to bounce back into finals contention. And Maya Makovsky will start off with the ball. It is her first start of the season as we see Chidiak make her way through the left of the pitch. The Victory will be shooting to the right of your screen. And space and time for Leah Privitali. Takes on Matos. A very early first corner for the Melbourne Victory inside the first minute of this game. Early header. Alexia Postolak is able to head it away.
Well done.
Goad. Very dangerous on these crosses. She tries to send it through the middle of the park. Nash. High ball in. Looking for Makovsky. Morrison holds the ball to take it back for a moment. Victory very much in control early. Jackson lays it off. High ball in the center again, looking for Makovsky. Bloomer under a lot of pressure early in the game. See Privitali running through. High pressure play happening from Victory. Sophie Harding, she's been dangerous on the wing so far this season. Harding crosses it back. Bolden was in the centre, but Jackson able to just clear the ball away. Just see again that run of play. Sophie Harding, hasn't she been phenomenal this season with those runs and crosses it in, just unable to find Bolden in the centre of the box. Demont very far out of her box. Lays it off to Callan Knight. Strong challenge early on. Tatham just lost and Goad's there. Goad to Bunge. Victory again, trying to move the ball up. See Nash back to the centre of the pitch. Chidiak releases the ball. Is this an opportunity? And it's a goal! Beatty Goad scores her first goal of the season. It's a welcome return for her. Her first goal in many years in the Liberty A-League. And the and Victory are off to a flying start. Just see Chidiak just releases that ball, and Goad has the speed, she has the ability. She's dangerous in attack, she's dangerous in defense. And what a combination they were there. And it's a beautiful pinpoint pass from Alex Chidiak. You can hear the fans, they're ready for this. They know what they want. Goad, high ball, headed out of, wait, Cullen Knight tries to go for the volley. Goad again, tries to whip it in high. Makovsky's there, just over the top of her. High header in, over the top, and Bloomer able to parry it away. Ball still in play here. Nash looking for options. A strong defensive pressure, strong attacking pressure, both sides battling for it, and Bloomer able to catch it. Oh, bit of friendly fire there as Bunch pushes the ball directly into Nash, and Sophie Harding, she has time, she has space. Does she have a player she can point it back to? Morrison puts a foot in it. And Ward with some claps from the crowd. Cullen Knight, Goad to Tatham. Goad wants it again. She's pushing up this game. We've seen, and it's some friendly fire, and she beats two players. Here comes Beatty Goad. She releases for Makovsky, but still able to hold on to the ball. Makovsky to Cullen Knight. What can Cullen Knight do here? Bolden comes through. And here comes Sophie Harding again. Sophie Harding, is she going to go for goal? And she has! Sophie Harding gets her first goal of the season after a remarkable run she's had. She's tried for the assist, but there she is. She gets her first goal of the 2022-2023 Liberty A-League season. See, she's been trying to ask her players to come in, to cut back, but she's like, why not? I'll do it myself. And it's a nice right footer into the far post. Beats Casey Dumont. And Victory caught napping for a second. And suddenly, we're back at all square. Apostolakis wants to release the ball long. Immediately finds the head of Kayla Morrison. Jackson. Long ball over the top, really trying to exploit this high difference. Makovsky gets to it, skies it over. If you've got a player of Maya Makovsky's height, why not use her? She scored last week, a penalty. She really wants another goal to go 2 in a row. To Goad, something I'm sure will be said plenty of times today. And Risadolu with a late challenge. And an early yellow card, and it's the first yellow card of the game. And Hristodolu's only been on for a couple of minutes, but she's received a yellow card for that challenge on Beatty Goad. Cullen Knight looking for a header, and there's a tumble down the bottom of the pitch, and Amy Jackson tries to have it, dig at it. Amy Harrison. She scored 2 goals for Western Sydney this season, most notably an indirect free kick a couple of weeks ago against Western United to help win them the game. What can she do with this corner?
Don't get involved there.
And Dumont rises. Victory really favouring these overhead balls. And get another look at that corner. And Casey Dumont just rises up, able to pick it up pretty easily from the air. Privatelli wants to release Cullen Knight. She really is looking dangerous going forward this game. Chidiak goes for a run, goes low, but Bloomer on the ground. Goad has a tries option. Gordon just has a foot in, and Chidiak tries to go that low shot. Center of the pitch, but miscommunication there. Harrison let it go through. Victory just winning those total shots at the moment, 8-2. Chidiak Callan Knight on that wing, high ball in. Makovsky. And Bloomer catches it. It's a heavy landing there for Makovsky. Chidiac. She has time and space. Privatelli's there. Alex Chidiac. She releases Privatelli. What can Privatelli do? Last-ditch defending from the Wanderers. It doesn't matter how many defenders are there. When you see that much time and space of Alex Chidiac, you get scared. Morrison.
Get organised now, Bungie. Talk. Gotta talk to the people in front of you.
Good. So again, that run from Alex Chidiac, she still has the ball in both images. Tatham. And it just over the crossbar. It's a goal kick. Makovsky, still that intended target there. Ferris. Harding. Callan Knight giving her a little bit of space. Harding just still running through. Lets Nash take over. Price. A lot of Victory players in between the ball and Price. Price still able to keep a hold of it, but Victory eventually get possession. Poor pass away. Matos gets the ball. Steinmetz to Bolden. Christodoulou. Jackson clears it away. And that is the end of the first half as Georgia Girardello blows her whistle. Lots of things happening. That first goal from BD Go, quality of a pinpoint, perfect assist from Alex Chidiac. And of course, the first goal of the season for Sophie Harding. It is Melbourne Victory 1, Western Sydney Wanderers 1. Jeff Hopkins just giving some final words of advice to Elise Callan Knight and Amy Jackson. Bloomer, she has been very good in this first half, and also another player sitting next to her is Claire Hunt. Both players have been nominated for the Player of the Month as Georgia Girardello blows a whistle, and Western Sydney Wanderers in the second half shooting to the right of your screen. Ferris. Price. Morrison. Privatelli. And it will be the first corner of the second half. Chidiac will be taking the corners in this second half. She goes in. You can hear the crowd. They know how dangerous Chidiac can be in a corner. Goad. Try. Bouncing ball, Makovsky on the ground, hits Privatelli, and it will be a goal kick for the Western Sydney Wanderers. All the way back to Captain Claire Hunt. Christodoulou. Tatham. Olivia Price. Tries to thread it through, but threads it directly into Morrison's feet, but doesn't matter because Price is still going to have another shot. Chidiac goes long and oh my goodness, what a goal that could have been. The way that the possession flips on a dime and these teams start challenging with the counter-attack in this game. Again, see that Shot from Chidiac. What a wondrous goal would that have been if it was just a metre below where it was. Cullen Knight. Goad. Finds Bukowski. Bloomer unable to keep a hand to it. Cleared by Matos. Again, that whip in from Goad. Really trying to find Bukowski's head there. Throwing the way Victory. High ball in. Wind carrying away and a head clash between Beatty Goad and Claire Hunt. That will be an immediate pause in play. Both players, no eyes but the ball. No malice at all, but that will be a brief pause in play. High ball in, both just trying to judge how the wind was going to carry it. It is quite windy here in Melbourne. Nash. Aliadis. Murphy to Goad. And it'll be a free kick. Just outside the box for Melbourne Victory. Christodoulou not impressed with that call. Neither, from the sounds of it, with her coaching staff, who thought she won that cleanly. See Murphy to Goad. Morrison, she scored the most goals of any defender in this league this season. And Morrison goes for goal! And it's hard and it's low, but it's directly into Bloomer. Chidiac chips it over the top, finds Zimmerman. Zimmerman tries to beat Claire Hunt, but Bloomer is there. A rough reintroduction for her in a game where everything is on the line. Finals are on the line for both teams. Victory sitting pretty comfortably in fourth at the moment, but the gap is lessening. And they have the opportunity, if they win, to get closer to Sydney FC. Western Sydney, their run of form this calendar year has been huge. Goad goes past Zimmerman. And a penalty is given. Cullen Knight. And it's Gemma Farris who concedes it. She stands into place. Alex Chidiac, here she goes. And she scores! There's some confusion, and the goal is given. Alex Chidiac, she leads her team 2-1 with an absolute thumping ball that just crosses over the line. And Melbourne Victory, they are up 2-1. Just a thumping kick and no opportunity for Jordan Bloomer. Some slight confusion in the box if that went in, but Alex Chidiac, she knew from the get-go. And just what a penalty that was. Harding. Gallagher, smart to not fall into the offside trap. And Morrison, all ball. But Gallagher able to win it back, and she pushes her way through. Players are going everywhere in these final minutes. They are putting their bodies on the line. Price. Murphy giving chase. Price back to Steinmetz. Pushes wide out to Harding. Harding against Hatham. Harding crosses in, but no one there, and Gallagher with a roll. Chidiac. And Sophie Harding tries to pull her down, and that is another yellow card. Alex Chidiac was far and away But my goodness, have there been fouls? Haven't there been yellows in this game? Seeing another change happen as
Substitution for the Melbourne Victory coming off number 11, Natalie Tatham.
Nat Tatham comes off for the Victory. Cullen Knight finds Zimmerman, releases for Zoyce. Bloomer, long to Ristolalu. She's got the legs on her. Morrison, Gallagher, and a very deliberate pull at the top there, and Gallagher then with the push, and it is very nearly coming on for one and all in this game. Steinmetz. High. Tried to clear it. Bodies on the floor, blocking the path of goal. Western Sydney have lost just once this calendar year against Melbourne City a couple weeks ago. Bloomer. Gordon. Caceres. She runs through. Zoyce. Murphy. Zoyce. Tries to find Zimmerman. Gemma Ferris trips over the ball. Here comes Catherine Zimmerman. She has time, she has space. She finds a Tiffy Alianis. And it is 3-1 the Melbourne Victory. Right at the death. It's Tiff Alianis. She scores her first goal of the season. She scores her third goal in a long and storied A-League women career at Melbourne Victory. They have pretty much won this game 3-1. Western Sydney was so dangerous at the end, but there they were, Catherine Zimmerman. She places the assist in her first game back after a fibula break. And that is it. That is the game done and buried. And the whistle has gone. And look at what it means to this Melbourne Victory team. They fought tooth and nail. 4 yellow cards to 2 yellow cards right at the death. They buried the game. What a final ending to a very, very spicy affair. It is Melbourne Victory 3, Western Sydney Wanderers 1.